Rockville HTS8 power amp speaker. So a couple days ago we have a bad storm here, lightning and all that. So even in the shop we have the electricity like on off couple times. And the customer, he said the same thing, the electricity turns off, back on, the speaker has no power. So likely is a power source. Let's take the speaker apart and we check the power section first, because usually that's what they get hit first. Yeah, this is the power supply for that speaker. We can see there is 3 optocoupler. I think this one for this transformer, one of these 2 for this transformer, and the other one is for on off. So we have 2 capacitors and rectifier bridge, a MOSFET over there. We have power manager IC, 2 transformers. I guess this is an output diode, and capacitors. We have 2 output diodes, plus a switching IC. And yeah, various door looks good. I don't see any crack on it. That's the fuse. I think this section here is a standby voltage, and this one is the other high voltages. So right here we have standby plus 12 volt, ground minus 12 volt, and we have in this one we have plus and minus voltages. So this is, I think this is for the amplifier section. And here is standby and another 12 volts. Alright, let's check the fuse, as we don't have no power. I'll go to the diode mode, and the fuse is right here. Yeah, the fuse is right here. The fuse is good. The variotor is good. So the fuse is good. Likely is the MOSFETs. Yeah, likely the MOSFETs and the power manager IC is not shorted. That's the rectifier bridge. Definitely it's going to be no short right here. Yeah, no short, 700 ohm. Yeah, definitely no short in these MOSFETs. And it will be no short in the power manager IC. The power manager IC, there is a switching IC and the MOSFETs to inside it. So like here you can see this is a switching IC and we have a MOSFET. This switching IC is current, sending the signal to the MOSFET to turn on and off. The power manager IC, they have the switching IC and the MOSFET inside it. So if this IC is bad, we can use the universal switching IC MOSFET board and solder it here. Alright, I don't see no short here, so let's check connected to the power and we check the voltages and the output. Okay, we have, let's see if I can find any easy ground, but I can't. How much we have in this connector here? 0 volt. So so in this 12 volt, the positive 12 volt, we have like almost 1 volt. You can see it over there. So that's the minus 12 volt. The positive 12 volt, we have 1.4, 0 volt. I thought I did see some voltage here. And in the standby, nothing. We have a very little voltage output. Let's see, in the big capacitors we have 150, 150. The output of the rectifier bridge is at 300. It means these two capacitors is connected on series. Yeah, this is 300. Okay, one of these small capacitors here is for the maybe one of these capacitors is for the VCC for this IC, and one of these capacitors for the VCC for the other IC. And we have some diode right here. Maybe that's a capacitor for the VCC. That's a voltage start. You can see it is not stable. Let's keep going up and down. Okay. Three volt. 3 volt. So what's the output in this transformer from this diode right here? 0 volt. That's the big transformer. Okay, what's the output in these two diodes right here? This one, we have 1 volt. This one is a 0 volt. Could be the power manager IC is off, because that's the standby. Yeah, maybe. Well, let's check the diode mode in these diodes. 0.0. That's bad. Okay, look like this diode is still good. You can see here is a higher reading, and if we flip, okay, this one 0.0, that's very low. This is very low. So let's remove that diode. We need to check this one as well. As the board still hot, and it's going to be easy to remove it. Yeah, the diode's still hot. Wait for it to cool down. 0.2, and if we flip, open. If we flip, 0.2. This diode 0, 0, and if we flip it, 0 0. So I can check these two diodes from this board, and we will put them down. I forgot to check the diodes for the, let's go on the diode mode and check these ones to be sure that they are not shorted. There is open, and is open. So let's take this ground right here, and we check in the output of this diode. We have almost 11 volt. This diode 12 volt, that's good. So here 12, here 10. Alright, the speaker is connected to the power, and let's plug some inputs. No sound. It works. Alright, this is all for this video. Thank you for watching, and see you again.